I'll buy it, Greenland. Greenland is the world's largest island with a unique history and culture. Its history includes the early migration of the Inuit Arctic indigenous people, European exploration, Danish rule, and the recent expansion of its autonomy. Below is an overview of Greenland's history. 1. Prehistoric era and early settlements. The initial migration to Greenland occurred around 2500 BCE. When the first people arrived from the Arctic region, they were part of prehistoric cultures such as the Sakak culture, and mainly survived through hunting and gathering. Later, other Inuit groups, such as the Dorset culture, followed and settled in the region. The Thule culture. Around the 9th century CE, the Thule culture arrived in Greenland. This culture became the ancestor of modern Inuit, adapting to the Arctic environment by hunting whales, seals, and fish. 2. The arrival of the Norse 10th–15th century. Viking settlement began around 982 CE, when the Icelandic explorer Eric the Red arrived on Greenland's western coast and established settlements. He named the land Greenland to encourage people to migrate there. The Norse primarily survived through agriculture, livestock, farming, and hunting, while maintaining trade and religious connections with Europe. Through the Catholic Church, the disappearance of the Norse. By the early 15th century, Norse settlements gradually disappeared. It is believed that climate change, specifically the Little Ice, age along with reduced trade and conflicts with the Inuit, contributed to their decline. 3. Danish rule, 18th century present. Denmark's rule over Greenland began in the 18th century and continues to this day. Danish and Norwegian colonization. In 1721, Danish missionary Hans Egede arrived in Greenland and began spreading Christianity. From this point on, Denmark strengthened its control over Greenland. After the dissolution of the Denmark-Norway Union in 1814, Greenland became entirely part of Denmark. World War II in Greenland. During World War II, when Denmark was occupied by Nazi Germany, Greenland was effectively under the protection of the United States. During this period, Greenland played a crucial role as a resource supply base. 4. Modern history. Expansion of autonomy. 1953. Greenland transitioned from being a Danish colony to becoming an official province of the Kingdom of Denmark. 1979, Greenland was granted autonomy, allowing it to make independent policy decisions. 2009, autonomy was further expanded, granting more power in areas such as foreign affairs and the judicial system. Climate change and economy. Recently, Greenland has been significantly affected by climate change, with its glaciers melting at an accelerated rate. As a result, interest in developing new natural resources, such as minerals and oil, has increased. Discussions on independence. There are active discussions about Greenland's independence, but economic self-sufficiency remains a major challenge. Currently, Greenland receives financial support from Denmark. 5. Culture and language. Greenlandic culture is rooted in Inuit traditions, featuring unique art, mythology, and music. The official language is Greenlandic, while Danish and English are also widely used. 6. Greenland's key events timeline. 2500 BCE, first settlement of the Sakak culture. 982 CE, Eric the Red establishes Norse settlements. 1721 CE, Hans Egede begins Danish missionary efforts. 1979 CE, Greenland is granted autonomy. 2009 CE, autonomy is expanded, granting greater control over foreign affairs and judicial matters. Greenland has followed a unique path through history, shaped by its Arctic environment and rich cultural heritage. Today, discussions about autonomy and independence continue. Visiting Greenland could be an exciting and adventurous experience, offering a new perspective on life.